Okay. I have makeup on my face. It's all good. So, what I'm doing today is a bunch of Q&A questions. This should be fun. I swear, this lighting on this side makes my entire face look so red. My face naturally gets red. And that's weird. But this lighting just makes it so overly dramatically red. My face is not this red in person. So we're going to do a bunch of Q&A questions. I looked up a bunch of Q&A questions. This should be fun. As soon as I get through freaking telling you how to answer the questions. I know how to answer Q&A questions. Oh, here's one. Are you a dog or a cat person? I'm a cat person. Love cats. I don't think I've ever had a dog anyway. I love cats. Oh, here's one. Are you a good cook? I'm not that good at cooking. I can cook some things, but I tend to burn everything. I can bake. I can bake cookies and cakes. I can make little whoopie pies. But I learned that from my grandparents. My mom taught me how to cook. I can't cook. It burns. I'm more of a baker, if that makes sense. You can ask me what the difference is. I don't know what the difference between cooking and baking is. Minus cooking, they mostly directed towards actual foods, unlike baking is towards sweets. Does that make sense? I'm more of a baker than a cooker, though. Oh, here's a question. Are you a hoarder? No, I can't hoard anything. I am not a hoarder. For the fact I can't stand piling things up. I like to collect some things, kind of like yarn and art supplies. Stuff like that. Oh, thank you. I tend to collect, but I don't hoard in the sense I keep everything. I can't do that. Oh, this is a fun question. Are you a morning person or a night owl? I am a night owl. I hate mornings. Even though I have to get up in the mornings to do school, I am more of a night owl. I stay up until 2, 3 o'clock almost every night, and then I'm up at 10 o'clock. But on school days, same routine. I just get up at like 8 or 9. Oh, here's a question. Are you close to anyone that you initially don't like? No. The only people I'm really around are my family, and I love my family. And if I'm next to anyone I don't like, just walk away from them. I tend to like everyone, though, unless you irritate me. Oh, here's one. Are you high maintenance? In the sense of, like, routines, I'm a very low maintenance person. I don't spend forever on anything at all. I get bored easily, and I get sidetracked and distracted. So I can't really be a high maintenance person. I can't sit there for hours and do like makeup or put a bunch of different products in my hair. I can't do that. Mostly for me, it's just wash my hair, wash my face, go to bed. Or get up in the morning, brush my teeth. That's it. Other than that, are you named after anyone? Yes, I'm named after my great grandmother, I think is what it is, because it's my dad's grandmother. So yeah, I am. Oh my word, here's a question. Are you satisfied on how you spend your money, or what would you change about it? When I get money, I tend to spend it on everyone in my house, so nothing would change, and I kind of like the way I spend money, so there's nothing really I'd change about that. Are you scared of heights? Yes, I hate heights. There are some heights I can do, some I can't. Like, my dad was shoveling off the garage roof last year. I got up there and helped him. I was scared as hell because I hate heights, but I got up there and helped him. But when our dad was doing the roof out here, which is outside my window, I did not get up there and help him. It too high for me. So, are your grandparents married? Are these questions people actually ask other people? Yes, my grandparents are married, though. I don't know. When you get to know a person, do you want to know if their grandparents are married? Is there something that if your grandparents are divorced, you'll end up never getting married or getting divorced? I have no idea. That just seems like such a weird question. Can you close your eyes and raise your eyebrows at the same time? I don't know. I can raise my eyebrows in general. I actually think I can do it. Yeah, I can. I can actually feel my eyebrows moving. That's weird. I've actually never tried that. That seems like a weird thing. Oh my word. What age did you go on your first date? I've never been on a date. I don't have time for dating. And I don't plan on going on a date anytime soon anyway. Can you touch your nose with your tongue? Not the top of my nose, but right here. I can do that. Did I have a dream last night? Yes, I tend to get a lot of dreams. I have dreams, I have nightmares, like normal people. Can you do the splits? Yes and no. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. And it's weird, but, can you whistle? Yeah, I can whistle. Did your mom go to college? She was going to, but then she had me, and I was a sick baby, so she didn't. But she did at one point. She didn't go all the way through college. She had me, and then she kind of stopped, the parent thing that you do when you have kids. Do you believe in love at first sight? No. I do not. It says why or why not. I don't know why. I don't. I can't foresee myself seeing one person being like, I love you. I can't do that. I can't foresee myself doing that. Do you eat breakfast every morning? No, I am not a breakfast person. I tend, when I get up first thing in the morning, I won't eat until noontime. No matter what day it is. I just don't. Breakfast isn't my thing. Except when I go shoveling, and obviously it's the winter, when we get snow and we have to shovel. Then I do eat breakfast because it tends to be a long day. It takes a couple hours to shovel, 2, 3 at most, in a day. So I do eat breakfast then. But if it's just a normal day of sitting around the house, I just don't. I get preoccupied with everything else. I don't eat breakfast. Sounds weird. Do you have a garden? No, not at the moment because we're in winter. Can't have a garden in winter. I mean, we could have indoor plants, but we don't because the babies would destroy them. So, not at the moment, but in the summer we will. Well, spring. And in the summer will be kind of grown. Do you have a catchphrase? No. I don't. Do you have a dream you've never told anyone? No. I'm actually really close to my family. So if I have a dream, I tell them. I tell my sisters too. My sisters, my mom, my dad. If it's a weird dream, seriously, we all share how weird our dreams are and we compare them and it's super funny. Do you have a tattoo? No, and I don't plan on getting one. I can't make that commitment to get a tattoo. I use temporary tattoos, the ones that can wash off easily. Well, my skin gets very sensitive, so my arm will turn red. But other than that, no real tattoos. Do you have any allergies? Yes. I have one, which leads to a string of other ones. I'm allergic to cranberries. And for some reason, because I'm allergic to cranberries, I can't drink artificial watermelon. I can eat regular watermelon. It doesn't bother me. But if it's artificial, there's something in the way that they make the artificial watermelon. And in one thing I drank, I can't even remember what it was, they used cranberry juice to make watermelon, and that wasn't in the ingredients, which when I eat cranberries, it makes it so I can't breathe. But if it's in a form that makes something artificial, it makes my stomach hurt really bad. So yeah, it makes me feel like I want to throw up. Other than that, I don't have any other allergies to food. It's just cranberries and anything artificial with watermelon, which is really weird. Which I can't explain to you how I got allergic to cranberries, because I could eat cranberries and I could drink cranberry juice right up until I turned 9. And then I drank cranberry juice and couldn't breathe. And then after that, I found out I couldn't eat or drink cranberries at all. I don't care if you're low on disk space. Stop that. Are you a cuddler? Oh, I'm a cuddler. I love cuddles. My little sisters, they love to cuddle. So we're all cuddlers. In this house, we're all cuddlers. So, you know. Do you know any triplets? My choir director from church has a set of grandkids that are triplets. And oh my gosh, they are so cute. They're the only set of triplets I know. Do you love dancing? I can't dance. So no. When I was younger, took dance. Then I stopped taking dance. Dance is just not my strong suit, and I'm not very fond of it. Do you love your job? My job at the moment is being a YouTuber and doing school. So yes, I absolutely love being a YouTuber. Do you prefer people to tell you the truth or to lie to you? I prefer the truth. I don't need people to lie to me, because it doesn't make anything better when you lie to me. Do you prefer Titanic or The Notebook? Both. Sad. But I prefer The Notebook. The Titanic is way too sad for me. Do you know all the words to your national anthem? Yes. You grow up singing that. When you get into the 2nd or 3rd grade, you learn how to sing the national anthem. Do you remember your dreams? Yes, I remember my dreams. And if they're very weird, I remember them vividly, especially nightmares. For some reason, I can remember those perfectly. But there are some dreams that you have them and then you totally forget.
Hey, can I lounge in your room?
Oh, sure. Lounge. I'm doing Q&A. Do you sing in the shower? No, I used to, but then I just stopped singing in the shower. I got bored. Do you sleep with the lights on or off? I have this karaoke machine, which is what this laptop's sitting on. I have that on. So it flashes green, red, and blue all together. So I do sleep with the lights on, but I don't sleep with like this light or the lamp on. I like that soft enough that it lights up the room, but it doesn't distract me and keep me awake. Do you spell the word gray with an E or an A? I don't know which one. I spell with an A, right?
Yep.
I'll spell it both ways. So, sometimes I do with an E, sometimes I do with an A. I kind of do both. Does that make sense? Do you take any medications? No, I take allergy medicine sometimes in the summer, but there are some allergy medicines I just can't take. So, have you ever been in a beauty pageant? No. Have you dated the 2 people at a time? No. Why would you date 2 people at a time? That's kind of gross. No. Have you read any of the Harry Potter, Hunger Games, or Twilight series? Yes, no, and yes. I've read Twilight and Harry Potter. I read the first Twilight. I've read every Harry Potter. I have not read the Hunger Games, but I've seen the movies.
I read the first Hunger Games.
Which one is my favorite? My favorite's Harry Potter. I'm a big Harry Potter fan. For my 18th birthday, my grandparents got me a Harry Potter cake. Oh my word, that was my favorite thing ever. Loved that cake. Are you like your mom or your dad? Kansas, help me. Am I like my mom?
She looks like our mom's side of the family, but acts like our father to the core.
So I'm a mix of both. How are you feeling now? I feel a mix of emotions right now. At this very moment, I'm very happy and for some reason very giggly, which tends to happen when I live stream. I have no idea why. But, it's a mix of emotions. How difficult is it for you to be honest, even when it means to be hurtful or unpopular? If it made me unpopular, I wouldn't give a crap. Oh, I do lie to my sisters sometimes to protect their feelings, but I still end up telling them the truth anyway. So lying to them does nothing. I don't know. Why or how does music matter to you? I love music. I have a playlist on my Spotify, something for every mood, and I have one for each artist I listen to. And some of you might be saying, oh, but there's a like list. I can't sit there and look through and find a song I want to listen to. I have to have everything in a category. Ask Can. She's gone through my Spotify and she's like, why do you have so many? I know, I need them there.
Like mom has too many playlists.
I need a playlist for every emotion. I have one for when I'm sad.
Dad who just finds a random playlist that's not even his and just plays it.
I have a playlist for when I'm sad, for when I'm happy, when I'm irritated as all hell, when I'm feeling a mix of emotions, and then I have all the artists I like to listen to. Oh, my word. And then how many boyfriends or girlfriends have you had? 0. None. Absolutely none. I don't plan on getting one either. How difficult is it for you to forgive someone who refuses to apologize? Oh, that's hard as hell. I don't. I have a very difficult time accepting someone's apology, especially if they don't mean it, or if they refuse to apologize to me. I have a hard time forgiving them. It's just me. How far away do you live from your birthplace? Well, we were born in Farmington.
15 miles.
So it's 15 miles. Thank you, Ken. It's not far. How many countries have you been to? None, right? We've been to states. States aren't countries. We've been to New Hampshire, Boston. That's it. Boston and Massachusetts. Boston is a city.
You've been to Boston, Massachusetts, is what you should have said.
Yeah, I fixed myself.
It wasn't just Boston, though. We also went to that other town in Massachusetts that I can't remember the name of.
Oh, that's right.
Basically, the only state we've gone to is Massachusetts.
Massachusetts and New Hampshire. New Hampshire has a family. And we went to Massachusetts with Girl Scouts twice. Went to a science museum and then a children's museum. 2 totally different things. I have stories for both of those if you want to hear them in a later video. Oh, my word. Have you ever swam in the ocean? I don't know. I don't think so. Unless I was young when we went to the ocean. May had an allergy to sea salt, which is found in the ocean. So we couldn't go to the ocean. But she slowly got over that allergy. So it doesn't bother her now. How many keys are in your key ring? I don't have any key rings. The only key ring I had, my sisters tore apart.
Even then, it didn't have any keys on it.
It didn't. It was just a keychain because it was cute. How many pairs of shoes do you currently own? 2 actual shoes and then a pair of boots. I have a black pair of shoes, a white pair of shoes, and then I have black boots. And then I have another pair of boots that Elizabeth wears. So 4, technically. How often do you read the newspaper? Not often. Unless it comes in the mail and then I flip through it and look for the recipes. Because that's my favorite part. How often do you skip breakfast? Almost every day. Except for when I'm shoveling. Which is not very often. How old were you when you found out Santa wasn't real? I was so young. How old was I? I don't even know. When I was, what, 5?
Like 5.
When I was 5, I told a line of children waiting to see Santa he didn't exist, and it was just a man in a suit. I upset a lot of children that day. So, 5? For me, Santa is not a fat man in a suit that comes down your chimney. Santa is potentially a person that is willing to give to other people rather than take.
And if you have any child under the age of, I'm going to say 11, because that's when I stopped believing in Santa, watching your channel, they're going to be heartbroken.
I'm sorry. This is my nuance. Okay, technically Santa Claus is real, but he's not a fat man with a beard that comes down a freaking chimney. Our chimney's exit to the basement.
Miranda Santa.
You're not watching Bluey anymore. Shush.
I'm trying to write a book, and you're freaking...
You should not be writing a book in here because it's not helpful. If you could go anywhere, would you choose Paris or London? Paris. No, London. Paris. No.
It's not that hard to pick.
It is, because I want to go both places.
I'd rather go to Japan.
That's not an option. London.
Really? Yeah, I'd go to London.
London's cool.
I freaking love British accents.
You would just go and be like, dude, you need to talk to me.
Yeah.
And then they'd be like, what is wrong with you? I just love your accent. They'd be like, I need the beats.
I freaking love British accents. They're amazing. I don't know why. I'm just drawn to them.
She really is. She watches a lot of British YouTubers.
You know what? That's accidental. I don't even know they're British. I'm like, oh wow, I really like your channel. And they're like, oh, you're British.
She does that. If you could eat lunch with one famous person, who would it be? Paul McCartney.
Why?
I love
I
the
would go to
Beatles.
lunch with Lin-Manuel Miranda. He is so sweet. He is so amazing and talented. And
How do you know Paul McCartney's not sweet? How do you know?
I just like Lin-Manuel Miranda better.
How do you? Actually, I like both of them.
I
So.
love Lin-Manuel.
Oh my word! If you could eliminate one of your weaknesses, what would it be? Be less emotional.
I kind of like my emotions the way they are.
No, I'm a very emotional person.
No kidding so much.
I get sad easily. I get angered easily. I can be happy easily, which is super weird.
I don't know. All my weaknesses at the same time are strengths, so.
I mean, but if you could get rid of one that irritates you right now, because, we're teenagers.
And none of them really irritate me. They only irritate me when they're actually in my way, so.
Name one.
I don't know.
Name one.
Dude.
You have no choice but to answer the question.
I could leave.
Snakes have legs. That is from TikTok. There are these two people sitting right across from each other. One goes, dude, you'll never guess what I heard on Facebook. And the other one goes, what? Snakes have legs. Oh, dude, that's cool. I gotta tell everyone. You go tell everyone. A snake actually comes up to one of the dudes. He goes, hello. Oh, you're a snake. Yeah, I'm a snake. Do you got legs? Where'd you hear this? You get this from a reputable news source? Oh, yeah, it's called the Daily Testicle. You believe something called the Daily Testicle. Well, yeah. You need to stop that. What, believing? No, stop being dumb on the internet. It's such a wonderful unfriend. Snakes have legs. I just love that one so much. It's so funny. If you could have a job, what would you do and what would it be? I'd be a teacher. Or a
I'd be an
singer.
allergy immunologist.
That's actually what she's going to be. I'm going to actually be a teacher. I'm excited for college. Are you excited for college?
Hell yeah.
That's what we're working on this year. Getting ready for college. Oh, I just lost the question. If you could pick one, would you rather have infinite money or unending love? Love. Unending love is a lot better than money. Infinite money, the money would only make you so happy for so long, and then you'll end up being a sad old person that can't find love. Kansas, what would you pick?
Obviously, love. Money is nothing in this world. Alright, I give up. I'm not writing that book. Goodbye.
If you could save just one, would you rather save humanity or Earth?
Humanity's going to putt either way, so I'm going Earth. At least it's something else live here.
I mean, if you could save humanity, who's to say humanity can't save the Earth? It's humanity's fault the Earth is going to putt.
They'll go back to the way they were.
Oh, that's true too.
You remember the story of frickin' Noah's Ark? Gave us a second chance to start over, and we ruined it within the first 100 days.
Okay, this question is going to upset me a lot. If you had 1 year to live, what would you do and why?
Ruby?
That's the next question. And that upsets me a lot.
Only get a year to live?
If you only get a year to live, what would you do?
Heck, I get pregnant and continue my life.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah! A year! So therefore, I can get pregnant, give birth, and then my legacy will continue through my child.
I don't know. I'd spend it with my family. Probably have a kid.
I'm telling you,
legacy.
it's the best strategy.
Oh my word. What is all this with someone, and if you have only so much to live, what would you do?
Maybe they only have so long to live.
If you had a day left to live,
Only a day?
and you could spend it with anyone you choose, who would it be?
One person? For the
I don't
sake
know.
of not hurting feelings, I'm not going to say parent. Like any of my grandparents' parents.
I would not be able to pick one.
Let's say we had to pick someone
Oh my
who
gosh.
we're not really close to. Was it a random stranger kind of person, like a celebrity?
It doesn't say, just anyone. Who
Okay,
would
well,
you
we're going
choose?
like a celebrity, because I can't choose between family.
No, that's something we won't be able to do. You can't choose between family. It's just not something you can do.
1 day to live. Who would I spend it with? Louis Tomlinson.
I should have seen that coming.
I love Louis Tomlinson.
Ava Max.
Why Ava though?
I don't know. It's just the first one that popped into my
I don't
head.
know. I think Louis is so kind and sweet, and he takes life and gives it the best.
Oh my word! If you could change your first name, what would it be? I wouldn't change my name. I love my name.
Well, going off what Mom said she would have named me Abigail.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
I could not imagine having a sister.
But if I
named
could
Abigail.
actually change my name.
Mhm.
See, that's hard. I don't know, like maybe like Lexi or Leah.
If you could only watch one, which would you pick? A comedy movie or a horror movie?
Comedy!
Horror movie! Love horror movies.
Love comedy.
Pick one. Exceptional strength or intelligence?
Intelligence. I already have intelligence, might as well keep it.
I'd go strength.
I don't need strength. Smarts will get you through things.
Pick one. Chatting or phone calls? Like chatting face to face. I'd love to do that. That's something that'd be awesome. Without masks.
Who is Emporia?
They're one of my viewers.
She sounds very excited to not miss the stream.
Yes, they're almost on every single one of them. I love that. Okay. But yeah, I would pick chatting face to face rather than a phone call.
Wait, I didn't miss the question. I was
Pick one. Chatting or phone call?
fudge nut.
I'd rather have a face to face than
You
a
know,
phone
if it was
call.
texting versus phone call, texting all the way. I prefer to text, that way I can actually think of what I'm going to say before I say it. But if it's like face-to-face or phone call, definitely face-to-face.
Which I think at the beginning, right before quarantine started, was something everyone took for granted. And they're all like, you know, we got tomorrow. And then quarantine strikes. And everyone's like, Man, I'd wish we could have face-to-face conversations again. These are things you don't realize you miss until you're in quarantine for so long. That's something weird and off topic. See, that's how my brain works. Pick one, Coca-Cola or Pepsi? Pepsi. That's actually what's in this cup. It's cherry Pepsi.
Coca-Cola doesn't have caffeine free without going diet.
I don't like cola. I used to like cola. That used to be my favorite. But then I drank Pepsi and then I figured I
Why are
liked
you
Pepsi
skipping things?
more. I'm skipping ones I already read. Exceptional strength or intelligence. I've already done that. Forgiveness or vengeance? Forgiveness.
Oh, I see what happened.
Yeah.
Forgiveness. I do that too much.
Pick one. Free healthcare or free education? Ooh,
That's actually a hard one.
that is actually.
I'm gonna go healthcare because most of the countries in the world have free healthcare except for here.
That's true. I'd go with the same thing. Pick one. Valentine's or Halloween?
Valentine's. My birthday's 9 days after Valentine's Day. I was supposed to be born on Valentine's, but then I was late by 9 days.
She was like, "Oh no, we're not celebrating my birthday."
I
need a day to
special day.
myself. I was supposed to be born on Halloween, but then I was supposed to be born after that, and then
No, first I was supposed to be born on Papa's birthday.
which is the
Then they
16th.
moved it to Halloween, and then you finally decided to be born on the 17th of November.
See? Okay.
Fun fact, all of our mom's children were supposed to be born on a special day. May was supposed to be born on Mom and Dad's anniversary,
which is the 31st.
But
she
she
was born a
ended
week
up
early.
getting out 23rd. Elizabeth was supposed to be born on Halloween,
But then it got moved back.
but then it got moved back somewhere October.
It was around Papa's
something.
birthday.
Yeah, it was around Papa's birthday, and then they changed it October 4th.
Because our
Ruby
mom
was supposed
couldn't carry her as long because she got very sick with Elizabeth.
Yeah. Ruby was supposed to be born on Halloween, and I was supposed to be born on Valentine's.
We were all
of us had
supposed to
a
be born
special day,
on a special day.
but we decided we needed our own.
Yeah, we
time.
needed our own days. iOS or Android?
To be honest, I've always
love
wanted
Android.
iOS, but our
I prefer
entire family's
Android.
Android, so yeah.
I'm skipping that question. Do you want to answer that question? Because I don't.
Kill or be killed? I'd be killed before I kill anybody.
I'd rather be killed than kill. I could not take someone else's life.
couldn't.
I
I
don't
had
know
to
how
live
people
my
can do
life.
that. That's just sickening to me. Meat or fish?
Meat.
Fish.
I can't stand
I
fish.
love fish.
I
I
don't
love
like
salmon.
any kind of seafood. We live in the state of seafood, like we are known for our seafood here in our state, and I can't stand it.
We're more known for our lobster. That's our most
legit.
popular.
If you look it up, we are more known for seafood than any other state. You don't know what state we live in, then too bad. I'm not telling you.
It's Maine.
No, we're not telling them.
It's too bad. Okay, Monopoly or chess?
Monopoly. Monopoly is
Love
my
that
favorite
game.
board game in the entire world.
Okay, this one's just a repeat. Pepsi or Coca-Cola? Pepsi.
I always say it's Pepsi. I used to be a full-on Coca-Cola fan until I figured out I couldn't have caffeine, and then I had to switch over to Pepsi because Coca-Cola doesn't have a caffeine-free without going diet.
And she doesn't like diet because it has a weird aftertaste.
I couldn't stand Pepsi because it had like that fruity aftertaste.
Love
I
that.
had no idea why.
That's my favorite.
But once I switched over to caffeine-free Pepsi, I don't know, I just fell in love.
Okay. Stripes or polka dots?
Weird fact that has nothing to do with Ruby, but I used to think because like back when we were like before we were teenagers, like maybe before 15, so like until we got to like our mid-teen years, we weren't allowed to drink soda except for maybe once or twice a year. We used to think Pepsi was like alcohol. We were never allowed to drink
really
Pepsi.
did.
Like maybe a Coca-Cola every once in a while. Mostly it was root beer or orange soda. But like we thought Pepsi was like an alcohol because we were never allowed to drink it, and like only like the adults drank it.
So
Like,
we really
legit.
did. We really did. And she asked Mom. She's like,
The
Pepsi
very
alcohol? And she's all like, no.
I don't remember asking her. I just
She
remember,
did.
Just
She
remember one
walked over.
day, Dad bought Pepsi because our dad's a straight Coca-Cola fan. But like one day he bought Pepsi because
Pepsi was the only one on sale.
So Dad buys Pepsi and he it was around the time we were allowed to have a drink of soda because like I said, it
We
was,
usually
once or
get a
twice
bottle.
year. We'd get like a cup, like not much in it, just like 8 ounces or whatever. Parents were very strict with sugar. Well, anyways,
And then they became okay
and
with
they
us
gave us
drinking after.
Pepsi, and like I was all like, I didn't think we could drink this.
And she asked Mom if it was alcohol. Mom was
Well, I think
all
that's
like,
was alcohol. I asked
No.
if we were allowed to, because like I didn't know what the hell alcohol was. I knew we weren't
She
allowed to
asked
have it.
she asked if it was special soda, which is what we call it.
But the only person who would ever drink Pepsi was our grandfather, so. And our grandfather doesn't drink alcohol, so.
Yeah, so we were confused. Okay. Oh, Nike or Adidas?
I don't know. I've never had either of those shoes.
They have more than
I'm
just
gonna
shoes.
go to Adidas.
I'm gonna go Nike. I had a pair of shorts that our cousin Haley gave
Ugh.
me, and they were Nikes, and I love them.
She gave me a pair, like, to wear, like, just this one time, like, underneath this, like, humongous shirt. You couldn't tell I was wearing pants. Well, anyway. I don't like Nike.
I do. Stripes or polka dots? Stripes. Yes. I'm wearing stripes right now, actually.
Our mom hates polka dots, so I'm pretty sure that's why we don't like polka dots.
Summer or winter? Winter.
Ugh. You see, that's a hard one. Because I hate the hot, but I hate the cold.
I don't like summer because all my allergies are there.
I'm gonna go winter because I was born in winter.
Texting or phone calls?
Texting.
I'd rather talk to someone in case
I'd
they
rather
get
text
autocorrect
it.
and then I don't understand what they're saying.
I've always been more of a texter than a caller. Oh my gosh, I had this one friend who, like, I used to text a lot, but then after a while she started wanting to, like, video chat. I never knew what to say. You can text someone and, like, you can think about what you're gonna say. But when you're video chatting, it's like you have to know exactly what to say afterwards. And, like, she wouldn't talk for, like, I don't know, 20 minutes on end doing something else on her end, and like I wouldn't know what the hell I'm supposed to say. What am I supposed to do? We're in a video chat and you're coloring in a coloring book. What the hell? But yeah.
I like video chats. I don't see anything wrong with them. It's a good way to stay connected to people. But I don't like texting very much.
I just prefer texting.
Which is super weird because I like to do text on videos, and you'd think I'd like to do the talking to do less work. But for our channel, the Zodiac Sisters, I do a bunch of editing. I spend a bunch of hours editing videos that are only almost 2 minutes long. You think I'd like texting, and I like talking.
See, I can edit. I just don't want to put in the time to. I have more important things I could be doing.
I usually edit at night
YouTube
when
channel
everyone else is
dead
sleeping.
again.
What about oh no, that's not religion yet. Pick vanilla or chocolate.
Chocolate.
Love chocolate. To what extent do you trust people?
I'm overly trusting. You tell me your name, I'll be all like, boom, here's my life story.
I've done that. I used to do that for a while.
Okay, you know what? You need to not talk.
No, I don't trust people anymore. I don't trust
She's never trusted people. She has this crush on a boy.
Oh,
We're
gosh.
going to call him Michael, but that's not his name. Anyways, she has this boy named Michael.
Yeah, no.
And he was the brother of her friend, okay? And her friend's sister was my friend. It was
Who are you talking about?
You'll never know now.
Michael, I get it!
Well, anyway.
It's not even the one I thought you were talking about.
No, we're not talking about that one. We don't talk about Heather.
We don't talk about Heather. See, that's what confused me.
She had a crush on him, but like she would never let it show because the fact that she didn't trust him. She also didn't trust her friend.
I was young.
My friend. We're freaking 8 and 7. It was back in Girl Scouts.
No, that's right. I should give them that.
I did go in a second. But she doesn't trust anybody. Ever. For any reason.
I did one time.
Heather!
And one time only.
About it.
And after that, I stopped trusting people. That is a true story. And that was a true story, too. I totally forgot about that one. I forgot about Michael. What app do I use the most? there's this app called Clipchamp, which is what I use to edit. I mainly use it online, but when I have my tablet, that's what I do. Or I play a bunch of crossword games because I like to, even though you think I'd get bored. I don't.
What time is it?
9:44.
Are you serious?
Yeah. What books are on my shelf that are begging to be read? None. I've read every book. I don't have any on this shelf anymore. Look at my shelf. It's empty except for one Pepsi can, which I haven't moved yet. I probably should. I'm probably not going to yet. What are your bad habits? I don't know. Not sleeping at night? That's a bad habit. What books am I reading now? I'm not reading any books now. No, I'm not. I spend my time either editing, watching other YouTube videos, or playing crossword games on my tablet, or doing school. Other than that, I'm not reading a book. We're almost done. A couple more minutes will be done. A couple more questions.
Anyways, goodbye. It was nice invading your live stream.
Thank you. What did you dress up as for Halloween when you were 8? It's like that's 11 years ago. I don't know. I don't know what I was when I was 8. Well, the Halloween before I turned 8, I was a witch. I just remember that because Can was 6 and she was a princess and we had to cut her out of her dress. I was a witch. I remember that. What do you call your grandparents? Grammy and Papa. Papa being my grandfather. What do you consider being unforgivable? Yeah. You call my mom names. You are an unforgivable person. What do you dislike about living in your neighborhood? Nothing really. Most of our neighbors are really nice. What do you do if you can't sleep at night? Do you count sheep, toss or turn, or try to do something productive? I will edit. If I can't sleep, I will edit a video for the Zodiac Sisters. I spend time editing, especially when I can't sleep at night. What do you do most when you're bored? I don't know. I spend my time being like, I'm bored, I want to do something, and I play a board game with Kansas. Mainly Clue. What do you love most about living in your neighborhood? Everyone's super nice. Most people are super nice. What is something you think about the most? I think about a lot, honestly. I think about everything and anything. Anything crosses my mind, I think about it. I don't know. I can't pick one thing my brain thinks of. Yeah. What's your... Oh, 1 minute. I'm almost done. What is your favorite flavor of tea? Peppermint, because I can't do flowers. That's another allergy. I forgot that. Flowers. Like, there's chamomile tea and all that, and I can't do flowers or herbal teas. I just can't. Peppermint seems to be the only tea I can drink that doesn't make me sick. So, peppermint. Let's find one more question. We'll make this a good one. What is my full name? There's a fun one for you guys. So it's Ruby Ann Weeger. Ruby being my first, Ann is my middle, and Weeger is my last name. Even though no one really knows how to pronounce it unless you're like our family. I get a bunch of different pronunciations of my name, but it's Ouijer, which some people say doesn't make sense because there's a D. They think it's Widger, which looks how it would be pronounced, but it's Ouijer. We, like we, and then jer. Ouijer, which is super weird. I get it a lot that no one knows how to pronounce it. So, there you go. Now you know how to pronounce it. That is it for now. I think we're going to do more Q&A tomorrow. But I'll see you all in the next video. Oh. Okay. Bye.